How do we find the right sounding cocktail chords for any song? That I'm gonna show you now. The chord progression we are going to look at today is the 2-5-1 chord progression. Don't worry, if you don't know this chord progression, I will show you what it is and how to use it in just a minute. For those of you who already know the 2-5-1 chord progression, I will probably show you some ways of using this 2-5-1 chord progression that you hadn't thought about before, and new ways of thinking about the chord progression, and also new ways to use this chord progression. So the 2-5-1 chord progression is really the foundation of lounge piano music. It's not everything there is to know, but it is the foundation where you can build a lot of interesting stuff upon. For instance, substitutions such as tritone substitutions and whatnot. But we will be focusing on the foundation today, so the 2-5-1 chord progression in C major. And we will really just be counting from C. So C is 1, D is 2, E is 3, F is 4, and G is 5. Then our 2-5-1 is D, G, and C. And here we can add some chords as well, and we will use the principle of play a note, skip a note, play a note, skip a note, play a note, skip a note, play a note. And it would sound like this from the 2. We can do the same thing from the 5. And for the 1. Now the 2-5-1 in C major will sound like this. So these 3 chords can be used in a lot of different ways that we will be seeing later in this video. So if you have a melody without the black keys, then this chord progression will work to harmonize it. And how do we harmonize it? That we will look at in a minute. First, let's see how we can play these chords in a different way. Because oftentimes, when we are playing the chords like this in the left hand, it will very easily get a little muddy, especially if we are playing a little lower on the keyboard. So that's why we will play, we will skip some of the notes. We will skip the 2 middle notes. So instead of playing the 1 like this, we will play it like this. The same goes for the 2. Instead of playing it like this, we will play it like this. And for the 5, we will skip the 2 upper notes. So instead of playing it like this, we will play it like this. So together it will sound like this, 2-5-1. Nice. Now let's try to play a melody in the right hand while playing the left hand like this. We could play any melody, as I said before, as long as there are no black keys in the melody. But let's try to play Simon and Garfunkel's Mrs. Robinson. So, as I said before, it's a progression, and it will just go around and round in circle. So 2-5-1, 2-5-1, 2-5-1. But here's a fun fact actually. You don't have to start with the 2. You can start anywhere you want on the circle. So instead of starting from 2-5-1, you could also say 1-2-5, 1-2-5. Or you could say 5-1-2, 5-1-2. And we can actually harmonize it like that. when we are playing the melody in the right hand. So instead of starting with the 2, we could try to start with the 1. That sounds fantastic as well. We could also try to start with the 5. That sounds great as well. And you see how we now have 3 different ways of harmonizing this melody. It's very nice to do in the cocktail style, especially when you play a popular song like this one, because the melody will very often repeat itself. So instead of playing the same chords over and over again, you have a little variation for each phrase, for each melodic line. Another way we can play this is that we can change the left hand a little bit. So we play the upper note of the left hand 2 times. Each time we play the left hand, the lower note 1 time. Then it would sound like this. And together with the melody, it could sound like this. Another thing we can do is that we can actually repeat the chords more than 1 time. So instead of just playing 1 time each chord, sometimes we can play the chord 2 times and sometimes we can play just 1 time. So let's try to play the 2 times and the 5 1 and the 1 time. You see now how many different possibilities there really are to changing the chords and making some right sounding cocktail chords for your music. If you think that you learned something new today, go ahead and try it on your own piano. Happy practicing, and until next time.